Hello, Truth Seekers. Just want to give you an update on a few things. Someone who I mentioned before to you, Rocky, who uploaded this video, the Supernal Triangle, she has sent me some interesting material as of late. One of the things sent was this video here, where a boots-on-the-ground military official in Brazil gives us an update concerning the outcome of the recent presidential election there. Here I'm given some captioning, viable news from Brazil. The official explains the current situation to those present. After the state of war comes martial law. At 7 p.m., no one will be allowed to leave his apartment. Military tribunals will be set up where all corrupt persons will have to answer. They'll be indicted and imprisoned. Another officer takes a seat and says, "Victory is ours. We just have to take the streets now. Victory is certain. Everything is ready." So now this sounds like exciting news, and this sounds somewhat 17 alert-ish as well. You know, thinking about November from 17 alerts or 17anon.pub. All right, so first I'm going to go ahead and play you the raw tape here in Portuguese.
Pessoal do Sul me ligando. Aqui, ó.
Fala ao vivo aqui.
E aí, pessoal, a vitória é nossa. Nós só temos que ir amanhã pra frente do Cavex, tá certo? E todo mundo pra rua. A vitória é nossa, já tá tudo certo, tudo pronto. Eu não posso falar mais. Mas a vitória é nossa, com certeza. Amanhã acabou, vermelho nunca mais. E vai todo mundo pra cadeia. STF, Lula, vai todo mundo pra cadeia. Tá tudo certo, tudo sacramentado. A vitória é nossa.
Brasil!
Brazil.
É região da direita.
Okay, so you heard that. So I went ahead and uploaded this video to this translation website called my.sonics.ai, and it produced this transcript, as you can see here. It's in Portuguese. I then exported the file. The file was exported as a SRT file, a subtitle file. I then went to subtitlestranslators.com and uploaded the file there. And this is the generated transcript from this website. So I'll go ahead and just read it to you. The folks at the South American acute location speak live here. So guys, the victory is ours. We just have to go to the front of KVX tomorrow, okay? Right, and everyone out on the street. Victory is ours. Everything is ready. Everything is ready. I can't say more, but it's our victory for sure. Tomorrow is over. Red no more. And then everyone goes to jail. STF, Lula, this is all going to jail. It's all right. All sacramented. Victory. Our Brazil. Brazil. Repression from the right. So as best as I can wager, this all appears to be pretty legit.
Matt Tierman is an investigative journalist who joins us to assess what exactly is going on here. Matt, thank you so much for joining us tonight. So the Biden administration is admitting they had the CIA director try to bully the president of a sovereign country on the question of his own elections? How can that happen?
Well, they don't even think it's a big deal. It's par for the course. In fact, Bernie Sanders was talking about it on Pod Save America, the lefty podcast of former Obama administration alum. And it was like, okay, this is great. This is what we should be doing. We need to secure, quote unquote, democracy our way. Now, Bernie Sanders was somebody who was rallying for decades against the CIA involvement in Latin America in the 70s. But everything's about politics for these people. And in addition to the CIA director, now they're talking about sending Jake Sullivan down there, the national security advisor, to make sure the transition is orderly. But the bigger deal, I think, is that they have had a see no evil, hear no evil mentality for the last 2 years as Bolsonaro followers, politicians aligned with him, journalists have been censored, imprisoned. I wrote a piece for CDM Press, Todd Wood, who I know you know, and I listed some of these incarcerated journalists. Even a sitting politician, a sitting congressman, was placed under house arrest, and it's continuing right now. Carla Zambelli, an outspoken member of the lower house, the Chamber of Deputies, has been totally purged from social media.
It's pretty real down there in Brazil. Just looking to see if we find any interesting key terms. It looks like the manifestations against the occurrences down there are ongoing even today, just a few minutes ago. So if there is a coup down there, it's not entirely clear, but it looks like there's some activity and that some members of the military are on the side of the people down there. So it's fairly something interesting, especially in light of all these posts. You kind of wonder if it's like a look here, not there type of approach with this messaging board. All right, so then I was sent this document. It appears we may be in need of some translation. Now, I can't really understand this. It's in Portuguese.
Intertranslation.
Presidency of the Republic, head of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the Armed Forces Defense Ministry, Decree 9782, per second, call for national mobilization, measures and others. The President of the Republic, in the use of attribution conferred on him by Article 84(9) of the Constitution, the evidence of electoral F was sporadic. The 2022 election, decree. Article 142, the armed forces, made up of the Navy, the Army, and the Air Force, are permanent and regular national institutions organized on the basis of hierarchy and discipline under the supreme authority of the President of the Republic and are intended to defend the fatherland. The guarantee of constitutional powers on the initiative of any of these of law and order. Issue arrest warrants against leaders of the Supreme Federal Court, Supreme Electoral Court. Temporary closure of the National Congress. It declares martial law and transfer of command in the military police and civil police. The Joint Chiefs of Staff of the Armed Forces, Brazilian, November 2nd, 2022, true the first of independence and 934th of the Republic. Dear Messias Bolsonaro, Paulo Sergio, Jared de Oliveira.
Now, I'm not able to fully verify the authenticity of this document, but in the context of the video it's shown you, it's interesting and seems to correlate. Okay, so then I was sent this tweet that is supposed to be something that DJT had said 4 years ago. I'm not quite so sure, and I'll show you why. If it is true, it's an important finding. America has had a massive dump in the country due to the radical left pressuring local leaders for higher pay, even though nothing has changed under your favorite president doing everything he can to make those radicals happy. Bigly messed up. They're trying to destroy America. And this tweet is analogous to one made by Elon Musk. Twitter has had a massive drop in revenue due to activist groups pressuring advertisers, even though nothing has changed. With content moderation, we did everything we could to appease the activists. Extremely messed up. They're trying to destroy free speech in America. Made November 4th this year. So they're trying to draw comparisons between Trump's alleged tweet 4 years ago and this one. And, I would say that there's enough similarity in the language that if this is a real tweet from some point in the past 4 years ago, then it's actually a true hidden calm connection because of the similarity of the language used, specifically with the end, they're trying to destroy America. And then how the description of there being a massive dump, where Musk says a massive drop. But there is one problem, one little wrinkle here that kind of ruins this. And of course, it's the existence of the Trump Twitter archive. So you can actually keyword search old tweets that the former president had made. Went ahead and keyword searched bigly because that is a rather important term. And it turns out, at least per what's been recorded in the Trump Twitter archive, that Trump used the term bigly in only a single tweet, which is dated September 29th, 2019. And it's one where we're talking about Paul Ryan, and he's got a lot of influence over there. So because this tweet from June 8th, 2018 also has the term bigly, that would suggest that this is probably a fake because it's not in the Twitter archive. One exception would be that it just somehow didn't get picked up by the Twitter archive. It should also be noted that the term bigly was popularized on the 17 alerts board, I guess to be more accurate on 4chan, later 8chan, then 8kun. It was first mentioned November 22nd of 2017, we are winning bigly. So I do find it interesting that 17 initiated the use of this term in 2017, and then Donald Trump was seen tweeting it later on, as the archive states, September 29th, 2019. My guess is perhaps the 17 board people saw that he was using bigly in speeches and then chose to use that term. The alternative explanation is that actually Donald chose to adopt the term bigly from whoever is with 17. I don't know, just something interesting I'm kind of pondering right now. Anyhow, things are very busy with the media and revelations concerning scams and schemes. So expect more video content to come. Stay tuned. I'm probably most active on Twitter. So if you want to follow me there, you can see things I'm doing. In the pinned comments, I'll drop a link to Telegram where there are discussions oftentimes centered on trying to determine how humanity got into the mess that it's in concerning the extensive corruption in big business and all levels of government. I'd say its focus is really on unraveling the hidden plots and to better understand and harness the mysteries of nature, i.e. the reality itself. Also on Rumble and Odyssey if you didn't want to support YouTube. All right, thanks for watching. See you later.